Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jenna Darlington here to talk about the juicy, drama-filled TV series Gossip Girl. Also here with me is my good friend Emily.
Hello everyone, let's get down to business. Gossip Girl was rated a 9 out of 10 by TV critics. Personally, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Now take it away, Jenna.
I would agree with Emily and give it a 10 out of 10. In the last season, Chuck and Blair finally get their happy ending. If you remember, Emily, Chuck was wanted by the police since he allegedly pushed his father off the top of the building. He has little time to get away from the police, so he decides to marry his one and only love, Blair Waldorf. If Blair would marry Chuck, then she would not have to testify about what she witnessed during the scene of Chuck's dad's death. Everything works out for the better, and they eventually even have children together. The very last scene of the very last season, it gives information about who Gossip Girl was throughout the 6 seasons. We were revealed that Dan was Gossip Girl all along. The group was very surprised when Dan told everyone. Some were even very mad and started to verbally attack Dan. Throughout the series, Serena and Dan have had an on and off relationship, and she was the first person to accept the fact that he was Gossip Girl. Soon, everyone else in the group also accepted Dan. As the wonderful series comes to an end, Serena and Dan also get married and get their happy ending. After all the gossip and drama that has been going on during their lives, it has all come to an end. And that's all we had today for Gossip Girl. Now let's go to Emily for a review on Grey's Anatomy. XOXO, Jenna Darlington.
Thanks, Jenna. At the end of season 11, the whole cast is faced with shock and tragedy when one of their own dies. Dr. Derek Shepherd has made such a big impact on the show over the past 11 seasons. He and his wife Meredith Grey have also one epic love story, from adopting a foreign baby then having 2 babies of their own. Most of the time, Derek thinks of everyone else before himself, especially in this case. When driving to the airport one day, there's an accident between 2 college students and a mom and her daughter. And of course, he stops to help everyone and make sure they're okay. After helping the 2 students, he goes over to help the mom and daughter. He first helps them get out of their flipped car and then assesses to see if they have any other injuries. He calls 911, and soon after he hears the sirens coming their way, the ambulance gets there and rushes them all to the hospital to make sure they're all okay. Derek gets in his car and tries to make his flight, but then is hit with an even dire situation. After saving the 4 helpless people from the car crash, he is blindsided by a 16-wheeler. There was no way to stop the truck because he never saw Derek sitting in the middle of the road. Derek is rushed to the hospital, and then unfortunately they skip a major step in making sure he would make it out alive, and makes for a disastrous outcome. Everyone is in awe about the death of Derek, and in the next season it shows how they all handle their grief, some better than others.
That's all we have today for this segment. Please tune in next week as we review 90210.